Bitcoin's alive, what you gon' do? Mempool fees are high. Ordinal. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. It's a revolution, ayy. Bitcoin is the one, no substitution, ayy. With shit seeing you go be, it's Ordinal revolution.
Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Bitcoin Ordinal ecosystem. What is up, guys? We have an amazing show for you guys today. We are live, and we got a very, very special guest joining us today, man. We have none other than the one, the only French Montana. He's coming in hot, guys. He's coming in with dropping a 5,000 PFP collection. We put something up on Ord.io. It was his album cover, and it got over 100,000 freaking comments on it. You guys went wild for this, so we definitely know that we're in the right place for this. Ordinal's community is probably the strongest in the nation, in all blockchains. It's absolutely insane, and I think that we're really gonna explode this mainstream with this, and I'm really excited for this. So, but without further ado, I'm gonna bring in my partner, as always, Mr. Iago B. What's up, buddy?
What's up? What's
going on, man? Bringing the freaking energy tonight. I see you.
Yes, sir. I just got my coffee not long ago. I'm feeling loosey goosey. We got French Montana. We got Alex from his Web3 team joining us, and man, it's exciting times. That they got the 5K PFP that's going to launch, and I believe coming up after this weekend, right, or something. We'll see.
Well, it's
see.
Soon. We got word the art's done. It's inscribed. It looks pretty phenomenal, if you ask me. The artists definitely stepped up their game with this one. Some people were saying they don't really like it, but they're just haters. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I was in a few spaces today, and one of the guys, I was calling him out. High up said, the art, blah, 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 and I was like, come on, man, come on. The art looks fucking phenomenal, like, in my opinion.
No, I definitely think it's dope art, and I love, it's based off of the Mac and Cheese album in terms of like the energy, and you see that little parental advisory tag in the bottom right. So it's almost kind of like that. It has that album cover, feel, right? But with a really dope art, in my opinion. But not everybody likes everything, right? So they have their own flavor, they have their own style, but I definitely like it, and I can't wait to mint.
Guys, put in the comments what's your favorite 1 to 8 here. I'm just curious which one's going to win. Which one's your favorite, Iago? You had to pick one as your PFP forever.
So I like number 3, dude. Number 3 to me is like, it's weird. It's like that Halloween movie style or something, like with the mask, and I just like it, right? But you can't go wrong with the hockey masks. I feel like that's dope, as well as like the skulls. That one, number 7, kind of looks like Leonidas. Maybe he'll get like a, I don't know, like a when he, hopefully he can maybe 101 or something, like a custom one, honorary, I guess you could say. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm feeling number 1, man. 1 is we see a lot of the other stuff, right? And we don't ever see something like number 1. Number 1 just feels real. It has that like real feeling to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be French, right? So I think that's like it's definitely dope. I like them all. I mean, I feel like there's not one of them that I hate. I feel like number 6 and number 8 very similar. Number 5 and number 7, they're just kind of variations of them. But
number 7, we're getting a lot of number 7s, man. Number 7s keep popping up there. That seems really, really cool. Yeah, man. And with it's looking like they're gonna be joining us really, really soon. We're already live, guys, so it should be really amazing. So which one we want to get into next? While we wait for them to get ready.
Yeah, so I mean, I just think it's the really cool part of all of this is how like the team went about like getting the whitelist. I feel like, right? Because that was a unique approach, and it literally broke Ord.io. So, but I think we want to bring them up. Let's go ahead and bring them up.
Alex, buddy,
Yay!
What's up, man?
Yeah, we're waiting for French to finish his phone call, so he's on.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, no worries. You can entertain us for a little bit. So for the audience, just to I love the shirt, Merlin Boys.
Oh, that's
hey, we got that copyrighted. Shizzy and I. No, I'm just kidding. No, but we love the shirt, man. It's Mac and Cheese 5 with the Merlin Boys. And I think that can give the audience a little bit of a teaser. We're not going to say anything else, but a little teaser.
Can we say anything else? You got Alex.
Yeah. I guess that would be up to Alex if we could get into that. Maybe we can get into it later. But yeah, so what's been going on? How's the experience been for you, Alex? From as being like the Web3 part of French's team, how has it been for you in terms of like the Ordinal space? Like, have you felt welcomed by this Ordinal space? And what's your experience been like?
Very, very good experience so far. I mean, we are obviously new to the space, and we found so much support and good people to connect through and move the project quickly. We are really thankful for everyone who participated, who helped us to move quickly. And yeah, so far, very good.
Nice,
Here's
nice.
Yo.
Hey, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. French Montana in the house. What's up, fam?
What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, French? How's it going, bro?
You like the shirts?
Oh,
We
man,
love 'em,
phenomenal,
man.
bro. Shout out bitmap.tech. Shout out Jeff. Shout out the whole Merlin team, man. Merlin boys. It's funny
What's
because
up,
people
man?
people were calling us the Merlin boys because we just love the Merlin chain and we were all about it. We're like the first people, French, the first people to ever even talk about this chain that we think is phenomenal, man. And for you guys to be building over there now is absolutely amazing, dude.
That's what's up, man. My team got these made. I was like, let me put one on real quick for the interview.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Love it.
Oh, that's what's up, man. How y'all doing? Y'all
Yeah.
good?
Good, man.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, French. What's a day in the life of French Montana? What's a normal day in the life of French Montana?
Man, right now, man, I'm just loving that couch and that TV. I had a long week of press. My album came out, so I was ripping and running. But these like last 2 days, I've just been chilling, watching some TV.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yo, that freaking hard life, man. That hits hard, bro.
Thank you, thank you.
That's my favorite on the track,
man.
bro.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Very inspirational, very inspirational. But yeah, man.
Yeah, French, Shizzy and I, obviously we do our research and stuff. And, before we had you on the first time, we dove into some, other podcasts that you were on. And one of them was a Breakfast Club. That's a famous one. And there was something that you were talking about, kind of getting your hyper focus back, right? Kind of cutting out a little bit of the extra partying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How do you feel like that's kind of really kind of honed in your focus for this new album release? And do you feel like there's been like a major shift after that?
Man, I just look at my body like a bank, I just look at it like, I did all that already. I did all that when I was young. It got to the point where when I was doing it and it wasn't giving me what it used to give me. So, I just like to be pure. There's too many opportunities out here. If I was still getting lit, I probably wouldn't even make this interview.
Oh man,
all over the place. But I just feel like, like I was telling them, I said, if I sit across from a billionaire and the billionaire take that one sip, you know what I'm saying? I'm already richer than him.
Let's go.
So that's how I look at my body, is how I look at wealth. Right now I just got to invest it all in my health. I feel like that's more important than anything.
Yeah, for sure. And it's so funny that you bring that up because Shizzy quotes you on that every single time. Because that's something that like I've done myself too. I cut out drinking like about a year and a half ago, and it's really just made me focus on stuff. And Shizzy was like, "Yeah, it's like what French says. When that billionaire takes that sip, you're him." So definitely,
you're already richer than them. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, it just go from you being addicted to drinking to you being addicted to work. I think it just shift. And I think once you reach a certain age, and if you haven't accomplished everything you want to do in your life, and when you wake up, you're looking for what's happening tonight before you worry about what's your goals. I feel like that's another thing too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, everybody only get 24 hours in a day. And if you come from a family that doesn't have generational wealth, then you have to be the person to break the ice and become that person that's going to create, to be the first millionaire in your family tree. You're going to have to break that curse. In order to break that curse, you can't have no focus on no liquor. You can't have no focus on no weed. You can't have no. Your focus got to be on breaking that curse, because that curse nobody could, broke it before you. So I think it takes every minute of that 24 hours in the day for you to do it. And once you do it, oh, you know what I'm saying? All good for you to take a sip or two, you know what I'm saying? But when it becomes that, when you become an addict or something, it's not good.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
facts, man. It's facts, and I feel like that's why, like, I think Bitcoin's so perfect for what you're into, because everyone that's in Bitcoin right now, we're all chasing that same dream, that financial freedom.
Yeah,
Like, every when we wake up, when we go to bed, when we check our phones in the middle of the night, check that Bitcoin price, we're just all
yeah,
chasing financial freedom. We're all chasing. We want to give we want our grandkids to remember our name. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
that's just kind of what we're all out here chasing, and that's
1
why you
million%,
embody, man.
man. 1 million%, man.
Love it, love it,
100%.
love it. All right, so French, I don't know how much you know about this, but there was an approach by your web team. You got a great guy, Alex, right there, really
Yeah.
smart guy in your team. But there was an approach to do a certain way to do your whitelist for your 5K PFP launch, and you basically you broke the website or.io, and it's because so many people left comments on, like, you can see right there 108,000 comments, and we're talking the next highest, like, on this page is like 1,500.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Bro, you shatter records, bro.
Yeah. So
Look at this,
Man,
mac and cheese, all of this, bro. Just
we got
killed it.
killers drop.
yes, sir. And
Yeah,
so
man.
the cool thing about this is, like, with Bitcoin's ecosystem growing out, it's kind of like a web explorer for Bitcoin. And so you're getting, like, so much exposure through the Bitcoin community. And like I said last time we talked, you're an innovator over here. You're first, right? So I think
Yeah,
it's so important. And I think that, you picked the right team because they picked Bitcoin, and this is going to be the Bitcoin cycle. So I'm excited, to see how far this goes. I know Alex has a lot of plans for that, but we're definitely excited.
that's
Yeah.
right, Alice.
Oh, absolutely. We hope we will crush this, and we have more plans to go after that. So we're not going to stop. That's for sure.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
One after
100%.
another.
Yeah.
I see it.
Let's
We
go.
go. 110,000.
Yeah, man. I'm
110,000.
curious, bro. Which one's your favorite? This is your collection right here. This is phenomenal artwork. The guys at Ordibots and that whole team is amazing. What's your favorite?
Yeah, number one. Yeah, I told them number one.
That was my favorite too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
told them
love
number
the
one.
I love the art because it has that, like, album cover feel. You see the
Yeah,
parental advisory down here, and then it's
for
just
sure.
like, different variations and stuff. But definitely love that. You being a musical artist and an artist at heart, because, like, all musical artists have that creativity gene in them. What's your favorite type of art, if you have any, like, in terms of actual, like, art, like, it could be tangible or digital? Do you have any
Um,
favorite?
they just gave me a piece of art. Which one you gave me with the donut?
Oh yeah, that's Banksy.
Yeah, Banksy. They just gave me a piece of art with Banksy. I gotta hang it up in here somewhere. But I love art. I love
Yeah,
art. I chase
for
Yeah,
art.
sure.
man.
Definitely,
For sure.
Banksy's a big name, obviously, in the art world. But yeah, so that's awesome. I think, like, really just getting into, the culture of art and musical art, and then it's gonna transcend so strong, I think, over to the digital sector, because, as you know, like, crypto has been around for a while, but it's not going anywhere. It's
No,
it's here to stay. So
it's a new era.
for
It's a
sure.
new
Yeah, man.
wave. For
Yeah,
sure.
man. So the Mac and Cheese account has been doing this thing. It was like French Montana quote of the day, right? If you could pick one of your favorite motivational quotes. I know I'm putting you on the spot here. Like, what's a good motivational quote from French Montana?
Um, there was a quote that I seen yesterday. It was like, uh, it was
Let's
like
go,
when
man.
you, it was like when you do good, when you do a lot of good in your life for everybody, people gonna think you have a motive, but you still have to do it.
Oh, that's
When
nice.
you build some things that can be destroyed the next day, you still have to build them. When you help somebody that you know gonna get to where they gonna get and they're gonna snake you, you still have to help them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when you do good for people and people still gonna play you at the end of the road, you still have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do all these things, you don't do it for the people, you don't do it for yourself, you do it for the creator. That's the best quote that I have here.
Yeah, I love that.
Man, that's
Yeah,
super
man.
deep. I was just
I
like,
wasn't
man,
expecting. That was
yeah. I
crazy.
mean, I love it. I love it because it kind of highlights like selflessness. You know, it's like
Yeah,
you're doing it not to, you know, get credit or anything. You're doing it because you feel like it's the right thing to do, and no matter what the result is, you know, you got to
yeah.
do it. So
Yeah, you can't look at, you know, you can't look at people thinking of whatever they think when you do things. You gotta do it for yourself. You gotta do it to heal you.
100.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, man.
right.
He's looking at
Let's
here.
see here.
Got some questions in the chat. See if anybody got anything. If you guys got any questions, French Montana, put them in the chat right here. What we got? Okay, here we go. Doing what's right for the collective instead of yourself. There you go. Our boy Matty Verse, always spitting
Yeah.
facts there.
Yeah, Matty Verse is a big person in the Bitcoin community, you know, the
What's
Ordinal
up,
community.
Maddie?
So shout out Matty. Yep.
Yeah, man.
So here's one. Maybe you and Alex both can answer this one, whoever. But what Ordinal projects are French and Alex looking to get into that they don't already own? So we know that you guys have a quantum cat and a frog. Is there any other ones that you guys are eyeing or anything like that? I know y'all are interested in runes later, but they got the node monkeys or, you know.
Yeah, we're looking at node monkeys for sure, but we don't have any plans yet. So.
Yeah,
Not yet.
They're really
Gotcha,
expensive.
gotcha.
No monkeys are. I'm curious what you think about that, French. These JPEGs, right? They're going for like $45,000. Like going
Crazy.
from.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Look at these things, man. These are going for almost $50,000. Like this sector is absolutely insane, and they
Yeah, but
sell
when you
every hour.
yeah, they're selling a lot. But when you compare that to the last NFT cycle, that's actually
Yeah.
pretty low when you're looking at the
Yeah.
top. When you're looking at the top. Yeah.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
We
So
the Bored Ape, and yeah, it was even crazier than that.
Yeah.
So I think it's just
exactly.
booming right now. So
I think everything is picking back up.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
And you know, there was a lot of people that were saying that Bitcoin couldn't do the same numbers as Ethereum in terms of NFTs and all that stuff. But then you see the last, I would say, kind of the end of last year, Bitcoin took the lead in terms of overall volume versus Ethereum. And then the past like 2-3 weeks, they recaptured again. So you know, a lot of people are saying Bitcoin, like I said earlier, this cycle is going to be Bitcoin ecosystem, and we're starting to see that. So I think that these like Node Monkeys, Ordinal Maxi Biz, the Frogs, you know, Quantum Cats, I think that they get to those 6-figure numbers. It's just going to take a little time for that, you know, peak to happen.
Yeah. 1
Yeah,
million
yeah.
percent.
It's too early now for sure. Like it's time to get on board.
Yeah, man.
Same thing was said about Bored Apes at some point, and yeah, they were trading at like 1 ETH at the time, and then yeah, it exploded later, and nobody expected that much.
I think definitely the cycle is spinning back even more stronger than the last one.
I think it will be for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 1 million percent. Because people starting over from experience, not from
Yeah.
you know, because before everybody was just freestyling. Now I think everybody that's starting from experience. I think.
Yeah,
And
and that sometimes like collectibles, that are new to the world, it takes a couple, you know, cycles, and then once after that first one, the second one, it gets stronger and stronger. So I think that
Yeah.
you're right on that. So,
Yeah.
So Alex, you guys both have on these Merlin Boys shirts, which they're really dope. We love them. Can you talk about that? Is that something that is like something that you guys are trying to grow, or what's that about?
That's just something we are giving hint about. So that's going to happen with our collections, and it's we don't really want to disclose too much at this point, but I think everybody knows what Merlin is. So
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
and
man.
how important it is for Bitcoin as well. So we
Yep.
we think that this is a good place to start.
Yeah, man.
That's a good answer there. We got a question here from Raputa Ms. Miyazaki, and it says, "What rappers does French talk to you about, like NFTs and ordinals? Do you know? Is this like a normal conversation amongst the industry?"
No.
So
I think I'm always like the first to you know, to try something new. I think it's always like when it come to me, I'm always like, you know, I love new experience. So I mean, if I talk about it with artists in the game, they're just gonna be looking like I'm talking Chinese or something. So it's like
Yeah.
I just wait until I have my run, then I just put everybody on. I think
That's kind of how it goes, man.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
hope others will follow the suit.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Bitcoin here, this is the chart for Bitcoin for the last 11 years, right? And I truly believe in this chart. I think Bitcoin hits $700,000 in the next 500 days, and right now we're about 70,000. So that's a 10x from where we're at right now. French, where are we going, French? We going to 1 million? We're going to 700,000? Where's
That's
Bitcoin
what it's
going,
looking
bro?
like. That's what it's looking like. Definitely 700 for now.
yeah,
It's definitely looking good.
yeah. And the crazy thing about that chart is that the previous cycles, the person that created this chart, his name is Plan B. That's what he goes by on Twitter. Every previous cycle, he either hits it right on the dot or he's barely off by like maybe 5%. So the fact that he's calling the high to be 750K, that means that, you know, we should get somewhere close to that.
Or a
Obviously,
little
that's
more.
yeah, or a little more maybe, but we'll see.
I like how little more sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in on it. Shout out to Plan B.
Shout out Plan B. Someone clip that, send that to Plan B. Let's go.
He's gonna be so happy.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. We want to get into next.
Well, I mean, you know, we could well, we can't get into the I want to get into it so bad, but we
What is
can't.
it?
The you know, the something to do with music and stuff, but like
Oh, yeah.
we'll hold off on that. But let's kind of talk about like what's the, you know, next step for you, French, in terms of like with your album and stuff. Like right now, you guys are obviously doing like a marketing push for it. Are you also like constantly traveling? I know you've been on the couch the past couple days.
Yeah, I'm dropping my documentary in June with Paramount. So
Oh yeah, I heard that. Isn't Drake helping produce that?
Yeah, definitely. It should be really exciting. It's dropping June. I'm just gearing up for that. I know Ramadan is in 2 days, so
Yeah,
that's why honestly I just shut down right now. Shut down on everything. So
how long does that last for?
30 days.
Woo!
So shout out to everybody out there that's celebrating Ramadan and that's
Shout out to that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Man, I
shout
feel
out.
like that takes like mental strength, right? Because like you got to really get in the zone for that.
That's why I'm preparing right now. That's why I'm in the house preparing. 'Cause, you know, you can't really eat until 7 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock is definitely take a toll. Can't drink no water. Can't do nothing. So I'm definitely preparing.
It's gonna be tough.
I'm definitely preparing right now. It's going tough. Yeah, did y'all ever do Ramadan?
I haven't done it, but I've
I gotta
like,
do at least 2 days with me, man.
I'm down. I need to do it, like in terms of my like, so I could. I need to get like mentally strong. I want to do like water fasting, but this could be like a precursor to that.
Man,
Maybe,
just
you know?
don't eat or drink, man, for 2 days until 7 o'clock at night, man.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, man. All right. So what's up, Alex? How was your flight out to LA? We know you're out there. How's everything out there, buddy?
Oh, flight was super short. Actually, we spent more time in LA traffic than in the plane, so it's it's okay.
man.
Yeah, it's close here. It's not too far.
Yeah. What's your favorite collection, Alex?
Collection?
Yeah, like we got No Monkeys, Bitmaps, Ordinal Maxi Biz, Puppets, Frogs.
Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of very fascinated by this idea with frogs. Like they're very exciting community, and we're very excited. We also like cats, but that's why we got them. But frogs also very humble community. We like it, and yeah, so frogs are awesome.
We're definitely, or I am at least, I'm on the same page with you on that.
Yeah.
I feel like the frogs were the first strong community in Bitcoin ordinals last February and March, right? And so they got a lot of momentum early. But lately it's been kind of, you know how sometimes people in the crypto and NFT space will look for the new hot thing. Well, that's what's been happening with Node Monkeys and Puppets and stuff. But the frogs to me are kind of like that crypto punk to where they will make their resurgence and they'll be strong when they pump up, in my opinion.
100%.
Yeah,
I agree.
for sure.
Yeah, so let's kind of just jump into this launch of a Mac and Cheese. So it's a 5,000 PFP collection.
Yeah.
It's free to mint. You know what I mean? Could you dive into the collection a little bit, maybe some details?
Yeah, so we're trying to make it like very open and free. We inspired by the frogs, of course, and in order to avoid like bots and everybody like minting the whole thing to some weird actors, we introduced this whitelisting with the Ordi.io, which you already mentioned, and we are very excited to see so much of the feedback, so much of the comments getting pushed onto the website. So just to sense how much of interest from the community we see. We see as well some of the fake minting websites posted up, which is also means something. It means that it's very interesting, and otherwise the scammers wouldn't be interested to replicate this kind of thing. So I think the hype is there. We hope that it will be a big success, and we're just going to launch this as soon as we're ready. And everybody stay tuned. This collection is going to be amazing. Yeah, the art is awesome. I mean,
It is.
We've
It really
checked
is.
already. It's eight or like pictures which you showed before, and yeah, like I mean, there will be more of that, and very excited about it, and it's something new as well, because I don't know other singers who like inscribed a collection like this, which is like totally about the album, and I think that will be something which will stick, and others will be doing this as well. I guess it has its own value, as of course, especially for those who are like big fans of the art, but also for collectors. I believe that they will see the value as well. So that's why
100% I agree with you, especially on, in Bitcoin ordinals. First is the mantra. That's what, we live by. And the fact that French is the first mainstream musical artist to do this is a big deal. We've talked in our past conversations that there's been celebrities in the past cycles that have, just really kind of promoted tokens and stuff. But this is different, man. It's like, you can tell when we were talking to French earlier, he's hyper focused, laser focused on building something. And, he's making his mark on Bitcoin being the first. And I want to spill the beans because as the people know, Shizzy and myself are advisors on this team, on French Montana's team. But man, like, I'll just say this, guys, be excited because there's a lot more to come, and it's very, very exciting. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, man. Well, there is some stuff we can't talk about though, because for this project and like further projects in the future, we are giving them kind of utility, right? We're giving them some types of stuff from French. I know we talked about potential boxes and stuff like that. Could you kind of get into any of the stuff that you're getting potentially? I know it's all
Yeah,
we're still talking about it, but any like, ideas that you guys got flowing around?
for sure. Yeah. So that's going to be something which is like personally signed by French, and is some sort of like item which is like maybe having a lot of value for fans and those who are like appreciate French as an artist. It's going to be a mystery box. Essentially, you will get something with French's kind of signature or some custom item which was owned by him, or various like we have like a lot of ideas what to put in those, but some of them might be actually pretty valuable. Like if you get a rare one, and you might get like very excited about it, because those are going to be very different from what, but you get something at random, so it's going to be and I think everybody who appreciate the French as an artist definitely will appreciate the mystery box. Any of them will be crafted with this in mind, so we want to make sure that this is something valuable
Yeah, 100%. And
in
this
terms of
this is only a chapter 1 of chapter 3. You guys said it on your Twitter, and obviously we can't
yeah.
get into the other chapters, but like how excited are you for the next 2 chapters?
Oh, yeah, of course. We are really very, very, very excited. Also, the reason why we want to like not to disclose too much is also that we want to sense how the community receives our collections, and all these chapters are going to be just better than another one. But keep in mind that if you are like participating from the chapter 1, you might get more perks than if you're just joining later. So that is just another thing to consider, because there will be a lot to come, and grabbing
Yep.
that FP might be a good idea earlier than later, but it's just a suggestion.
Yeah. Early bird gets the worm, guys. I think that's basically what Alex is trying to say there. And I'm excited to be an early bird because I want to get that worm because of what he just said. You know,
And
Sure.
yeah, man.
go ahead.
Well, the most important thing people have to understand that none of this is financial advice, right? This is collector items. This is French Montana's name and likeness. This is not an investment. This is fun. This is a project. This is a free mint. The team is not making anything off this. I mean, I saw how much it costs to inscribe these things, and it wasn't very cheap, because this art isn't your normal 8-bit like stuff like we've seen in the past. Like,
Yeah.
you guys put some really big money into inscribing these things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. And,
So.
and I love right out the gate that you guys are going with the Bitcoin Ordinals ethos. Free mint, like you said, the frogs is something that you kind of, which shout out Bitcoin frogs, Frog Toshi, shout out. But you guys are going with that kind of energy of, hey, we want to be a part of the Bitcoin Ordinals community, the Bitcoin ecosystem community. We're going to do a free 5K PFP mint. And that's how we're going to kick things off. And I think that's exactly how it should go. What do you think, Shizzy?
Yeah, man. You guys have done everything right so far. Like, I honestly, if there was a playbook to follow, you guys are really knocking it out the park. And especially coming after, like, I'm not going to toot our own horn here, but Order of the Revolution has given away more items to the community than any other people in the space. We've given away close to probably about $50,000 worth of giveaways and all types of stuff. So you guys bringing us on, I'm again to my own horn here, but I think it was really smart to come after guys who are in the community, who are here every single day, who aren't on the outside looking in. Like, you guys didn't go after, like, you guys could have went after big companies to bring you guys in, but you guys went after people that are in the mud every day with the people who are living this. And to that, man, I would definitely want to say, thank you from Order Revolution for choosing us. But again, I think you guys are doing everything right in that sense. But
No, thank you as well for helping us. I mean, so far we had a lot of interactions with various people in the ecosystem. It's been great. I mean, like, we hope that it's kind of mutual also, because we appreciate what you're doing for us. Big help, and I think
Yep.
you have a big opportunity with us as well. So that's great.
100%. 100%. We definitely appreciate the opportunity as well. So yeah, definitely
Look at-
excited. Go ahead.
We got 273 people in live right now.
Yeah.
Another record. French just keeps breaking all our records here, but yeah, man.
That's good. That's good. You know,
Yeah.
that's what we
man.
do. We break
Yeah,
records.
We break records. That's what records are for. They're meant to be broken. So, you know,
sure.
yeah, definitely exciting times coming up. And I know that, like, you know, you guys have talked about the runes to me runes and stuff like that, and we can get into that on a later date. But there's just a lot of stuff, man, that's coming down the pipe. And to all of you Ordinal Revolution OG holders, I just want to shout out French Montana and his team, Alex, for giving you guys a whitelist for this upcoming mint. So, you know, for the ones that held your pass, good job. For the ones that didn't, I don't know what to say about that.
Yep. Yeah, man. And I just want to shout out Leonidas too, because it would have taken us forever to get this whitelist. He was really nice to kind of, even though we did crash his site. So we're sorry about that. We should have given him the heads up and we didn't, but that was my fault. But we crashed his site and he was still really nice. He went in the back end and got us the addresses that we're going to be using for this, because it would have taken us forever to get them all. So shout out Leonidas. We really appreciate you for being a part of this as well. So that was huge. But
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we
He
kind of
stepped
didn't
up.
ask him before, and so that's felt a little bit not right, but I think it's good. I mean, he was very nice about it.
Yeah. I mean, we brought a lot of eyeballs to his website, right? So I mean, it is a mutual beneficial. but yeah,
it's just good that good to give a heads up, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes it is good. Sometimes it's good to do it stealth though, and then people are like, "Whoa, French Montana just described his album cover. We need." But I get where Alex is coming from. Alex has like the project manager hat on right now. He's like, "Man, I would be upset." So I get it. But yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, Alex, man, it's been absolutely amazing having you and French on, man. We'll kind of let you go here because I know you guys are very busy. I know French has a lot of other stuff he has going on. So is there anything last thing you want to say to the community before we let you go?
Run me runes.
That's a thing, guys. Alex is just dropping hints all night. So take these hints and then try to put the puzzle together. But you'll get the information sooner or later.
Yep.
No, of course, we will share everything with the community. It's been a pleasure to work so far with everybody, and I think we should continue with this great project in the future and build the big things here.
For sure.
And also, we really think that, you know, whatever you inscribe on Bitcoin, it's like going to stay there for a very long time. As long as, you know, Bitcoin exists, and it's proven to be very resilient. So many things can go down, but Bitcoin might just, you know, just prevail. That's what we believe in.
100%. All right, Alex. Well, we will see you at NFT NYC, and it's been a pleasure, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
See you, bud.
Bye.
That was awesome, man. French is a down to earth dude, man. That was a cool conversation. It was everything and more than everything I expected, especially after last time. So
yeah, definitely. Just super chill, you know, celebrity. Yeah, he doesn't act like he's bigger than you. Having that, you know, natural back and forth. You know, because like sometimes it does feel a little nerve wracking sometimes when you got a big celebrity, you know, on Ordinal Revolution. but he puts you at really quick, you know, and he, like, when he talked about that quote, bro, I felt like he was writing poetry, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, is he making this quote right now? You know? I was like, man, I need to write that down. Like, after I want to rewatch the show, because I need to every time I feel down in life, I'm gonna just read that. I'm gonna be like, okay,
yeah, man,
that's what I need to do.
Yeah, we had a lot of people in here. You want to do like a market update? Let people know like what we got going on here at Ordinal Revolution.
Market update, as in like, Man, I don't want to talk about Jago right now, bro.
All
I
right,
don't want to
I'll
talk
start
about
it off.
Jago right
I'll
now,
start it
bro.
off right. I'll start it off with the our ordinals, our favorites here. Do you like this new layout? I did like it at first, but now it's starting to bother me.
I don't like it on PC, but like it doesn't change on mobile. It has the Bitcoin price, but yeah, I don't. I thought I would because you know how I don't like to calculate it, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe we'll get used to it. Shout out Kai Effect.
My man,
But
Kai
yeah,
Effect.
so I just look at it on my mobile now, which is wild because I wanted the dollar amount.
I don't know if French is buying bitmaps yet. He might eventually do a concert in the bitmap metaverse, but I don't think it's happening anytime soon. But that was cool. But that shout out you guys for the super chats, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's
go ahead. No, you go.
All right, so we got the no monkeys. Should we do crypto or should we do USD?
Oh, you can switch it. Okay.
Yeah, you can switch it back
just,
and forth, back and forth,
yeah,
back and forth.
go to crypto. I like to see the
Yeah.
BTC amount, man. I like to see the BTC amount.
Because guys, this is one thing about Bitcoin that you guys don't understand is everything is bought and sold in Bitcoin over here. Like you can see the dollar amount, but it's all Bitcoin. You go to Cash App, you deposit that thing in Xverse, and then you're able to buy everything you need right from your cell phone, guys. This is ordinals. We got no monkey sitting at 0.6568. This has been on a tear these last couple of weeks. Then we got the bitmaps up almost 50%, about 40% on the day, man. It's been really flying. Why do you think bitmaps is number 2 right now?
Because there's a big chunk of them staked on the Merlin seal, and I think
yeah,
dude, like if you notice, a lot of stuff that's staked on Merlin seal has been pumping hard the last like week, right?
Yeah.
So bitmap got all the way to 0.005 today, 5.1 I think actually, and I think it's going to go even more nuts once those M tokens are released, and you know people are going to be excited about being able to trade and do all types of crazy stuff with them.
100%. I'm very excited for what, obviously too, you got to remember, Jeff is bitmap tech for a reason, right? So
Yep.
that's going to be huge in the future. And, I think that he has plans and, he's said things on spaces and stuff. He has plans for bitmaps that are going to blow everyone's mind, guys, everyone's mind. So I'm very, very highly excited for what he has in store. But dude, I'm not going to lie here, bro. I was never the biggest fan, but 1.5 Bitcoin right now for these damn things, bro.
It got to 1.6. I got to 1.68. And so the crazy thing is like, me and you, like, we'll like sometimes collections will just hit us because like the art is fire or like there's just a vibe with it. But sometimes like you and I will be like, look, man, we don't love it. We actually don't like it really, but it's a business decision. And I feel like that's what OMB is, man. It's literally like there was a point where I think if it would have got to a certain price point, I would have traded up a couple of things, right, to get one. But it just never reached that price point while I was actually, doing better with my portfolio. It kept kind of getting out of reach. It was moving up as my portfolio was getting better too. So I was like, you know what? I just, rather see more upside with like frogs and node monkeys and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, do you think you would have made more if you would have bought an OMB, or do you think you would have kind of like you think you did better than if you would if you bought one?
So I think the lowest that I saw OMB get to whenever I could feel comfortable about buying one was like 0.3 something.
Yeah.
Right. And I felt like 0.3 something to now. Yeah, of course, like 1.3 is a lot of, upside, but it just, and for the OMB is weird, right? Like for a while, it wasn't moving at all, like molasses. I'm talking about slow inching back and forth. And people were like, what happened to OMB? Remember when the frogs really took off in November? I think it was late November.
Yep.
When the frogs took off, OMB did nothing. And the frogs went to like 0.4 and almost 0.5, I think, or something back then. Remember?
Yeah.
And we were like, what's going on with OMB? OMB never really did anything. And then it kind of did a little.
OMB? Or did OMB kind of slightly go above?
It slightly went above because the OMB was like at 0.4, 0.5 then, and it went to like 0.6, 0.7, and then pulled back, right? But now, like, I don't know what caused this like recent like huge jump up other than the orange eyes obviously is coming, but Yeah, I mean, you were hoping that it'd come back down to like, I think, what did you say,
Well, no,
point five?
I still think so. I still think once the orange eyes are out, I think a lot of people own these things to get the orange eyes, and I think the orange eyes are gonna be very expensive. They're not gonna be a cheap mint like French's mint. You know, they're not gonna be a free mint. They're
Well,
gonna
the
be
free, yeah.
highly. Well, I mean, that's what I mean. They're not free mint. It's not because you own one of these you get a free mint. So I think that people owning these and they got to take some profit, and I think these really do fall back down. But I think the orange eyes, man, go for like 4 or 5 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So
4 or 5 Bitcoin. Jeez,
I
what's
mean,
so
look at this is
special
one
about
and a
them?
half, bro. It's just because they're just rare. They're the new shiny thing. Again, everyone's always
Yeah.
chasing that new shiny thing, dude. And I think that's why they're gonna be absolutely insane. But yeah, dude, I saw 1.47 Bitcoin. That was shocking there for a second. And it seems like they're really taking a lot of liquidity out of everything else here. It seems like Quantum Cats is down.
Yeah, 100%.
Nat Cats are getting killed here.
What are they at? 0.084?
8.4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smiley's down.
Wow, Smiley's down too a lot. Yeah, I mean, like you're absolutely right, because if you look at
Yeah.
node monks, they're what, at like 0.68 or something.
Yeah, 6.8.
Okay, 0.68. So they were at like 0.75 to 81 before OMB started taking off. And
Yeah.
then when they took off, like you could see the instant like liquidity being drained from like the hot ones that were hot. So node monks were hot, the puppets were hot, nat cats were hot. All three of those took hits because
Yeah.
I think a lot of people consolidated and tried to get into OMB quick because they felt like it was going to just run up big time. You know what I mean? Which it
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
It ran up really nice, but I hope OMB gets to like 2.5 Bitcoin, because what that's going to do is set
Yeah.
a new floor for OMB, which it will probably retrace back to like 1.8 to 2. And then now the collections below it, like the node monks and the puppets and everything else, will have kind of higher goals. Like I feel like
100%.
even in the short term. So
Yeah, I agree. Let's just say you were new to the space and you're going to buy your first ordinal. Let's just say you have a lot of Bitcoin, so the prices really don't matter. But you can only own one. Which one would it be? And I'm not talking about investment wise. I'm kind of talking about just the put everything in line: community, artwork, just it's the feel. Which project are you choosing?
so this is not for like
Not
straight
investment,
business, not straight business
not a
decision.
business decision. No.
Just kind of an overall, like the most all around is what you're saying.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
good price, but also like strong community, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I wouldn't say price. It takes price out of it. Pretend everything's the same price.
I can't.
Just try. Just try.
Oh man, that's tough.
Everything's the same price.
Okay,
What project are you picking? I can go first.
go ahead.
I'm gonna choose the Quantum Cats, right? Just because, probably because of Udi and Eric, and them being on stage last year at Bitcoin, and them being really they're the trendsetters, and it's this new shiny item. You know what I mean? So I think that's why I think that is why I would choose the Quantum Cats. And I mean the art is evolving. You know what I mean? It's not, everything else is kind of sitting there, and every few weeks my cat changes. And
Yeah,
if you look at my cat on or.io, it looks like just a bunch of inscriptions. Like it's very inscripted like code that changes. It's so weird.
yeah. No, that is a cool aspect to it, but like, so I actually like Eric and Udi. I like them. I think they're
Yeah.
really, like, first of all, they're both entertaining as hell, right? But let's remember that they were also the founders of Taproot Wizards, right? Which, they did not, they didn't like kill it, right? Like then they fell back a lot. Now
Yeah.
the difference is the fact that their team this time is way
Yeah.
more robust. The person behind this, I think, is Rendell, which is, he knows his stuff. And I think he is definitely a big part of like the back end. And I think maybe what's his name? Cypher, maybe a part of it. I'm not sure. Don't
Yeah.
quote me on that. But like, and
Well, I
then
mean,
you
you
got
got
CB
CB
Spears,
Spears.
you got
Yep. Dan
a
Held.
lot of, yeah, a lot of people involved with this. And I think that's the biggest difference between the Wizards that they had the first time and then this project. So that
Yeah.
I am definitely more bullish on this. But for me, I would say, I know that people are gonna be like, the art isn't that great. I like the art. I think it's
I like
really
the art
cool.
too.
No, I'm talking about Node Monks. Dude,
Oh, okay.
I actually like it. I think it's cool because it's like it's a weird like 8-bit, but like kind of like
Yeah.
futuristic 8-bit kind of looking thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just
mean,
like the vibe. I like the vibe too.
Oh, that's a honk shirt. Hold on. I got the honk shirt, and then I got
it was meant to be. It was meant
it was
to
meant
be.
to be. And then you got your no monkey shirt here. We're over here. We send the notes. We send the notes.
We send
the
notes.
I definitely know what you mean. You know, the
Yeah.
art's pretty cool. Like I got a no monkey hoodie now, and I'm walking around, and my wife asked me not to wear it to my son's school because it says
Why?
send nodes on it, and no one is going to understand what that means besides us, right? Being the node monkeys.
Yeah.
No one send nudes, send nodes, but yeah, man. So
yeah. But one thing I will say though, I don't think there is a community in all of Ordinals like the Bitcoin Frog community.
Yeah,
I don't think
100%.
there's the Bitcoin Frog community is the strongest in my opinion. If you look at the listed percentage, it's the lowest of all the major ones, except for right now OMB, because OMB is so hot and everybody wants the orange eyes. But it's 7.8% for Bitcoin Frogs listed versus Node Monks are 10%, Puppets are 10.5%. Quantum Cats are 9.1, but like out of all those popular ones, it's the lowest one. So
100%. Let's give it a roll call here, man.
Let's do it. It's the roll call. It's the roll call.
We got Haaaan, man, sitting in that first spot, man. Number 1.
First is first. First is first.
And we got our man Kai Effect. We got Olgerd. We got Patrick Mitty in the house. Green Man, always supporting. Bitrans, always supporting Bitrans, man. POs look amazing. I agree. We got Zaza Ben
Zaza Pachulia.
Zaza Ben said. Is that what it is?
No. That was a ex-NBA player. No.
Joel K. We got new player. Shout out new player. We got a lot of our members in here. Shout out Tong Heo. Shout out Zanu here. Shout out Wendy Yant. I always mess this up. Wendy Am. Sorry, Wendy. Jason Crusoe. We got new player. We got E-Buck in the building. We got TKO. We got Rick G. We got Jason Crusoe. Francisco. Jose. What's up, Francisco? And we got Bitrens, Green Man again. Who else? I walk alone. Shout out him. You got to stop walking alone, man. You got to walk with us, buddy. We
he does. He's a member. He's a member.
I know. Shout out him. Who else we got? Oh, we can't forget the legend himself, Rocket Dog, man. We appreciate you, Rocket Dog. We got Ethereum blockchain in the house. Crypto dealer, Johnny Utah, Mike's World. Who else we got in here? Jason, always supporting. What's this?
Amazon Elope.
Who else we got? I haven't said yet. Carlos CSL. Shout out Carlos. We got Raptuda. Who else we got in here? We got a lot more, guys. Let's see the comments. Roll call would have been way too long. But shout out. Oh, here we go. Shout out 1 and 2 outs. Shout out 1 and 2. Always supporting us, man. Yeah, man.
Man, Shizzy is the roll caller, dude. He's gonna even if we have 1,000 people in there, he's gonna do the roll call from the top
to the 0.
To the bottom.
336 people are in here watching us right now, bro. Guys, put your questions in there. If you guys want us to talk about anything, put it in the bottom here.
Still that same OG, but a bit low key.
We'll take a look at Bitcoin. What Bitcoin doing?
What Bitcoin doing? Let's see. I actually had my chart up earlier. Let's pull it up.
Yeah, man. We got.
All right. I mean, Bitcoin's staying strong, dude. 67,115. I was reading a post today on my timeline saying that there is actually a lot of sell pressure. But because the buy pressure is so strong from the ETFs, it's like balancing it. It's just getting gobbled right back up, man. You can see it. And as sometimes I'll have doubts because of PTSD from previous cycles, and I'll say, okay, March is theoretically a month that traditionally, I should say, is a month that corrects right before the halving, right? And I don't know if we see it like, it usually corrects pretty good, like 20%, I think.
Yeah.
And then it bursts back up in April. And so I just don't know if we see that, man. And it's as much as like, it's so true. People say, everybody always says it's a different cycle. And I've said this before on the show, I know. But this cycle, it just seems different. I hate that I say that all the time. But I mean, isn't that true though? Isn't that true? Or am I just
I think this is the
talking
first
to talk?
cycle without, the Sandbank McFreeze, without the CZs. We seem
So far.
no, the new ones aren't here yet, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we're in a stage right now where people didn't know Sandbank McFreed this time last cycle. They didn't know they knew the name CZ, but it wasn't as prominent as it was, towards the end of CZ's reigns with Binance. And I feel like the names we talk about are what's his name from BlackRock? You know what I'm talking about? The head guy there?
Larry Fink.
Larry Fink. I feel like we talk about him more than anything, and he's not a guy who's going to let markets dump, right? I feel like he's not going to be the one that short in markets, because only thing he's doing is the people that he's sold to. That's the people he's screwing, and I don't think he's going to do that. I think that I think we're going to have a slow, like right now, like it doesn't feel slow to people because we're moving so much, but this is a lot slower than we moved in the past cycles. Normally, guys, we fly, and I feel like we're going to have this upward pressure for like 6 to 8 months of just slow grind up, and then all of a sudden we're going to have that blow off top. I think we slow grind up to about 300K and had that blow off top to the freaking $750,000. I truly believe that, man.
Wait a second. You don't think we've been flying up? We've been flying up, dude.
Not compared to the December 2020. If you go look,
yeah,
look
because
at December 2020.
December 2020 was the month that like everything went ballistic, though. Like
no, that was February 2021. January, it was only Bitcoin, and it hit that 11,000 and shot straight up to 20, past 20, almost to $40,000 by February.
Yeah,
that was like 2 months of a 4 or 5x. Bitcoin's barely, obviously needs a lot more money to get it in here now, but it's barely really moved to the comparison of what happened in December 2020.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to. So I do remember what you're talking about. Like it did blow past 20, or it got past 20 and it corrected really quick though.
Yeah,
it corrected really quick. But
it when it passed 20, it went. I remember it being Christmas Day. It was at like 24,000, and freaking 2 weeks in January, dude, it was almost to 30, and then Elon came out and it shot almost to 50. If you go to January 2021. It was, look at that. That was a rampage, bro. We haven't seen that yet in this cycle.
Is this the first time it got back to 20?
Yes.
Since 2017.
Yep.
Since 2017.
Yep. That's the COVID right there.
Oh no. So okay. So I was thinking this right here because this is the first time it got. Well, when did it get back to? When did it get back to 20 though? 20K.
It got back to 20K December 17th of 2020.
December 17th of 2020. Yeah, it didn't hit 20K until then. Oh, right here.
Yeah, but look what happened after it passed all-time high. We just passed all-time high, and look what happened. That was a complete rampage, and I think that's still to come, dude. I truly believe that. I think we go on a 6-month rampage with Bitcoin, and we're just getting started.
Yeah, that's crazy. For some reason I thought it hit 20 before.
No,
before COVID.
It never even got close. It never
before
even got
COVID.
Close. Yeah, it hit December, dude, and once it passed that all-time high, it exploded, and I think we're about to see that again. I think everyone, all these chartists and all these people are not bullish enough. I know I say that all the time, but they're not. And you're looking at their little charts and their little squiggly lines, and it doesn't mean shit, because once there's a supply crunch and GBTC stops selling,
I mean, they have, right? Like for the most part.
Yeah.
I think the pressure.
No, there was some sell pressure yesterday.
Oh,
that was GBTC again. So it seems like once it flies up, it really kind of gets that boot down by GBTC. So I hate those
Gotcha.
guys. I hate Michael Sonnenschein. I hate GBTC. I wish they would just go away. Just sell all your Bitcoin, dump the market, and just go away. Because I think they're so bad for the market.
But isn't it people that like were holding those shares before the approval? Not necessarily them directly. It's like other entities that like had a lot of GPTC shares, and then
Yeah,
they're
you're
the
right.
ones that are dumping them to kind of get their books back to where they, not obviously they're not gonna get back to where they were, but to make up
Yeah.
for some of the losses.
Yep.
So
yeah, you're probably right. I'm probably thinking too hard on Michael Sonnenschein. I just hate his face. But yeah, man. What do you want to do next?
Vision of Tomo Sailor says we are in a Bitcoin gold rush until 2034, like when gold had its ETF launch. So yeah, gold actually did very well. I think the gold ETF launched in 2004, I think, or somewhere around there. And then like it was up only pretty much until 2013, which was the only year it dumped, which was weird. It dumped hard, and then after that, it picked right back up. So.
But look at this, dude. This is the daily. This has just been up only. I mean, yeah, we had this big candle here, all the way down to a 59, but I really truly believe I just see this, dude. I truly believe that.
Can you put two dots and then a smiley face? I'm just kidding.
Look, I think by March 24th, we're sitting here up about $80,000.
Yeah. Valhalla.
I don't even know. I think that's just a start, dude. That's not Valhalla. That's
no.
If you look at back at that 2020 chart.
I was reading a comment. I was reading a comment about
gotcha.
Vision of Tomo's comment there. Valhalla.
Well, we hit our hour mark, guys. Really appreciate you guys watching. 354 people. If you guys can please smash that like for us, we would appreciate that, guys. And if you guys can head over to ordinalrevolution.com. It is our website. We have articles on there. We're not just a YouTube channel. We're so much more than that. We're a merchandise store. We're we have articles. We're an entire media company these days, really pushing these articles. If you guys need tickets to Bitcoin 2024, we got 20% off. Check out that right there. And if you come down to the bottom here, you'll see our store. This will take you to our amazing merch store that we're adding new stuff to every single day. But yeah, we got our Ordi shirts, we got our ribbits, we got so much more in here, guys. So check that out. Like I said, I recently got a Send Nodes hoodie we have in the store. If you want my hat right here, you can get my hat. It's a little different, but same but different. And Bitcoin whales, bitmaps, and so much more, guys. So check that out.
For sure.
Even if you don't buy anything, just take a look. But
yeah, for sure, 100%. And guys, the OG pass, I just I keep bringing this up because what have we done so far? Verothium gas mine airdrop. You got the PFP mac and cheese whitelist. You got the I know we've done other stuff with this, but what was it?
We brought you guys minerals. Don't forget that. We brought you guys minerals at $50, at $100, at $150.
The Toshi Pad whitelist for the Toshi token, and then also and sometimes we don't get the full allocation we shoot for you guys every single time. You gotta know that. We need 251 because that's how many OG pass holders we got. And if they can't give that to us, we'll be like, okay, give us as many as you can. And we just do a randomized drawing with y'all's addresses. I mean, there's one that's coming up, and we're gonna post it in Discord. So that's what we are about here, is our community. And if you're an OG pass holder, awesome. If not, if you're a member, you can get to know what's going on inside of Shizzy and Yagobi's mind, YouTube member. But yeah, man, we're all trying. Our whole thing is trying to give back to our community and the Bitcoin Ordinal community.
Yep. And the pass holders it's an easy way, guys, for us to really just get your addresses, because we just kind of go to our holders and we just kind of see, we can see everything in one snapshot. And our passes are freaking phenomenal. They're $2,000 now. We gave these away for free. We continuously gave these away for free. We just did a free giveaway for the
mac and cheese 5.
Mac and cheese 5. So, and look at this, guys. There's only 6 of them. These are only 6 of them listed. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But we got our community 100%, guys. Every single time we talk to anybody, we say, yo, we got 257 holders. Can you guys do the lookout for the cookout? But enough shilling for us. Let's get out of here. See you guys. We got really good people coming on the show in the next couple of days. So look out for that. Check out our spaces every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to about 10:30, 11. We have some of the best builders in the space, really just getting started. We have partnerships going on right in that space, and we appreciate you guys. And we'll see you soon.
Peace.
Ordinal revolution. Let's go.